So first off, I'm going to show you how to do these yields on the ground. If you've never done these with your horse before, it's a great idea to start this on the ground. So first off is moving the hindquarters around, and I'm just going to tip her nose and push right next to the back cinch or behind it. And it's important to work on this on both sides. And I'm just looking for her to be nice and light. Next off is forequarter yields. And you're going to push right behind the front cinch until your horse steps over. And I like to put my hand on their neck to kind of tip their nose in that direction, just to help them get the idea when you're first starting out. But this is a good way to get your horse really solid on those cues and understanding of them. So now riding. So you're going to collect up your reins, slide one hand down both reins, shorten them up till you have contact with your horse's mouth. And then you are going to put your outside leg on and open your inside leg up in the direction that you want to go. And now doing them without reins. It's the same. I'm just going to keep my hand in the mane, put my leg on, open my other leg up, and I will lift that rein if she tries to walk forward. And I might start out with 2 or 3 steps and then build to turning all the way around. Start small and keep building on what you have, and eventually your horse will be nice and fluid. But I'm mainly looking for my horse just to be nice and responsive and light. I can also use my crop if they get kind of stuck. I can tap them on the shoulder in a rhythm until they kind of get the idea that they need to go somewhere. And I like to just add one variable in at a time. So I'm just teaching my horse to yield off my leg. The reins are just there to help my horse out. Now, hindquarter yields with reins. I'm going to slide one hand down my inside rein, slip my leg back, and ask those hips to move over. And I'm mainly just tipping my horse's nose so that if he does walk off, he'll be in a bent position and I have a little bit more control. Eventually, you want your horse to just only respond off of the leg cue. And that's why it's important to do it on the ground and practice this without reins. This is a must with working on haunches in and out for picking up the correct lead. You have to be able to move those hips over very easily. And I had a little bit more to work through with on this particular day with Ember. So she wasn't responding, and she was kind of walking with her front end. So I drove the hindquarters around more because she was just kind of being wiggly. If you pick up the rein and that's not enough to slow your horse down, then you can either back them up or drive the hindquarters more. And that'll help fix that little issue. But I'm looking for her to stand in the same spot with her front end and pivot on one front foot while the hips move all the way around. And I'm very particular with my hand. I keep it down until she makes a mistake. When she makes a mistake, that's when my reins come up. And I'm just blocking the forward movement and keeping my leg on. And I can tap with my crop if I need to. But that's your sequence. It's leg, and then you add in your rein only if your horse makes a mistake. And that was a lot better. So that's the sequence of training hindquarter and forequarter yields with your horse. Hope this helps.